From Burlington, Wisconsin, it's time for Miller Lite All-Star Bowling.
Match number one of our men's semifinal here today. Dean Miller out of Vernon Hills taking on Mike Charaus out of Muskego, Wisconsin. Mike had the choice, and Dean will start on lane 15.
Two new bowlers to the show, John. Dean from Vernon Hills comes up and bowls all the time, and he made the show. And then, of course, Mike Charaus is local bowler from the Muskego, Waterford area.
Good shot by Dean, the ringing 10. Dean qualified 14th after the second round, making the top 16.
Right.
13-16 his total in the second round. He's right up with the spare. So 10-pin spare to open up the match here today. It's our first look at Mike Charaus out of Muskego. Mike qualifying 13th. Again, our top qualifier on the show, Chad Moss. We'll see him later on. Mike really gets out of that one, came up high, leaving the 610. You see a lot of revs, a lot of ball thrown by Mike.
Got in as an alternate because he didn't make the first cut, but Chris Militek, who did, became very ill the day of the second round. So Mike was here, and being the alternate, he came in and bowled, and he made the cut for the television show. So.
Right on it. So both bowlers open up with a mark here today. Again, what they'll be chasing this season on Miller Lite All-Star Bowling, a $1,000 first place prize money. Goes to the champion this year of Miller Lite All-Star Bowling. So that's what's going to be at stake here over the next several weeks. We'll have 3 matches over the next 4 weeks to establish our final field, and then 4 bowlers will move on to roll for that championship. And again, that lazy 6-pin.
Boy, it's a good shot there. He threw the ball good. That's just like you said, that lazy 6-pin just hits the channel and drops instead of coming off the kickback. And the point of entry, or the direction of entry into the pocket, is the difference in carrying that 10-pin. Got to get the ball going sooner to carry it out.
Hard surface, going right at it. So Mike, back-to-back spares here in our first match. Dean Miller out of Vernon Hills. There's a couple of bowling titles to his credit, 4 of them to be exact, in the Amateur Bowler Tour, which is very popular throughout Northeast Illinois and Southeast Wisconsin. There's a Lake County title to his credit, all events and singles. Ball on 16 in the pocket, 7-10.
Well, that's a bad break. That's a good ball. I mean, he just threw the ball good. And see a lot of those today, though, John. Not today, but in bowling in general. See a lot of 7-10s. The ball comes in, explodes so hard, pins just fly around it.
Gonna throw hard at that 10-pin. Gonna try and bounce it out. So open frame for Dean. Give Mike Charaus an early lead here. Dean finished strong to make the TV show. Went 247, 235, 225 his final 3 games. to reach the top 16. There's that Lite 7.
Good shot, good roll. That took in, just didn't hit the 7 to take it out, but still good roll on the ball.
Dean been bowling well over 4 decades now, and 22 perfect games to his credit. Comes up with the spare, but Mike Charaus now with an early lead here. First 3 frames. Charaus' most recent title, a 2013 Sheboygan Match Game Championship. He was a runner-up finish at the Wisconsin State Tournament in the Scratch Division this past year. Finish hard and does.
Good
Late
ball,
break.
good roll, and then when it came in light and exploded, it was a good shot for him.
Again, we'll be giving away bowling balls once again this year on Miller Lite All-Star Bowling. We want to thank Joe Arabai and the fine folks with 900 Global providing the bowling balls. You'll be watching over the next couple weeks for a cue to get a chance to win. Again, our thanks to 900 Global. Also thanks to Lynch Superstore out here in Burlington. We give away that Kindle Fire HDX from Lynch to the high game thrown in the tournament this year. Beautiful shot there. Double for Mike through 4.
That was a strong shot. That's his best ball he threw on that one. Really stayed under it and stayed through it hard. And Mike loves to bowl. You know, he works at it, practices hard, bowls a lot.
Dean able to carry him all there.
Good shot on that one.
Good shot there on 16. Come right back. That was a pocket 7-10 earlier on that lane, but kicked them both back on that one. As we said, Dean with 22 perfect games has 9 800 series to his credit. His high was 827. Lost on the way down, but got there. A little fast with the feet, but still managed to get that through. So Dean with his first double of the day. Mike Charaus with a double working here as he steps up for his 5th frame. Like most bowlers, Mike, an avid golfer, plays some softball.
There you go.
Came up just a hair high, leaving the 4-pin.
Yeah, it looked good when he let it go, but he just a hair high, just a little bit inside his target, and the ball hit up and hits hard down there, leaves that 4-pin.
Stay with that strike ball going here for the 4-pin conversion. And just enough. So 88 in the 4th frame with the spare up in the 5th for Mike. Four perfect games to his credit. 2 ABT titles as well. Buried it. Best ball of the match right there for Mike Charaus.
Very strong shot.
And the winner of this match will meet up with Wade Staude. Wade, the son of Lynn Staude, who won the senior division. So Wade will be up next, waiting in the wings, and our top qualifier in this particular bracket, Kevin Muenchow of Milwaukee. Dean quietly rolling 3 in a row here.
A really good match here. Dean's got one open, but he's got the turkey, and Mike's got a double clean. So just like our previous matches, we had the pretty close, and bowlers are bowling good.
Good looking shot. That ball took out the 8-pin. Beautiful shot that time by Dean Miller. It's a 4 in a row now for Dean. Evens up this match. Midway through our first match here today. Again, a $1,000 first place prize money to the overall winner of our men's division this year on Miller Lite All-Star Bowling. Again, big thank you to Bowlers and Miller Lite and Town & Country Lanes for with the prize fund again this year. And Mike Charaus comes back with a double. So a pair of doubles so far for Mike Charaus.
It's really close. He got 1 pin difference. But Dean's got the strikes up, so that gives him a hammer on it. But
Mike got off to a strong start in the second round of qualifying, 224, 245, 232, and 236, and then really had to hang on at the end, 201, 184. Made the top 16 by about 34 pins. Carries that one. First 3-bagger of the day for Mike.
good strong ball again from them with good speed, held the line. To Keith's there, he pulled in a little bit, he gets the speed to hold the line and keeps it from hitting up. That was a good shot. So going right down to the end again, John. Another good match.
Dean with 4 in a row working here. It's 8th frame, match number 1. That one out, carries 5 in a row. And again, our longest string of strike prize this year is the Lebby's Pizza, case of Lebby's Pizza. Compliments of Lebby's Pizza. Thank them again. They've been proud sponsor of our Miller Lite All-Star Bowling Show now the last several years.
Yeah, and we thank Nick from Lebby's for doing that. And the winner will get their case of pizza, and it's really delicious pizza.
Of course, they invite the announcers over for the pizza party.
Sure, they do it all, and we get all we want.
Just checking. Got that one wide and washed out.
He knew that.
Yeah.
He lost that one on the downswing. Yeah.
So the string ends at
You get a
5.
string going, you get a little adrenaline going, you get a little charged up, and that's what happened. And he got fast with the feet and lost it on the downswing. And so he has to go across and cover it.
And just a little too much of the head pin on the left side.
Yep. That heavy pin a little heavy. That's all he did.
So the open frame ends the string here, opens the door for Mike, who will finish first here. He has 3 in a row working. A little high, got a wobble and a spin out of that 10 pin, and that's it.
Pretty good going in, but it just covered hard down there and came up high and left that 10 pin.
makes the conversion. So 187 in the 8th, spare up in the 9th. Mike will roll out his 10th frame first. Possible 237 if he goes all the way out. Dean, best he can do would be 221 with a full ride. So an important first ball here for Mike Charaus.
Correct.
This one for the win. Got it up. Rolled up nice. Mike Charaus.
That's the winner.
Yep. Yeah, we'll shut him out right there. 227.
221 if he goes off.
Yeah.
And Mike just behind the line.
227 with just a spare here. Another one in the 10th for Mike. So a full ride here for 237. Mike Charaus will advance off into the second match of the day against Wade Staude. Perfect finish for Charaus, 237. And now Wade Staude going to finish up here on lane 16. 5 in a row on that open frame in the 9th row.
Yeah, that's what it was, and if you don't get that open, he's right there, and then there's a match all the way to the end. But yeah, and then he leave a solid 10 at this point. That's you go.
Dean really forced the issue here in the middle part of this game with the 5 in a row, but
yeah, Dean hit those 2 shots.
Yep.
He hit a 7-10, which was a good ball,
Yep.
and of course then he left that washout. The washout was a big one because even if he gets a spare there, then that forces Mike to go out.
so Mike Charaus, our winner here today, 237 to 210, advancing into our second match against Wade Staude. We'll have it for you right after this.
Miller Lite All-Star Bowling is brought to you by Lynch GM Superstore. Nobody sells for less than Lynch. 900 Global. For all your bowling equipment and attire, it's 900 Global. Your local bowling center. And Towne & Country Lanes in Burlington, Wisconsin, the home of All-Star Bowling.
Miller invented light beer, the original 96-calorie Pilsner, and that changed everything. This led to people counting calories, which led to counting carbs, which led to counting crunches, which led to 8-minute abs, which led to 7-minute abs, which led to ab masters, thigh masters, and butt masters, which led to the realization that the best place to get a six-pack is the liquor store. Miller Lite. We invented light beer and the perfect six-pack. You're welcome.
It's exploding fun for the whole family. Cosmic Bowling. Towne & Country Lanes in Burlington introduces Cosmic Bowling. It's bowling fun with the hottest music and coolest light show all in one. So trade in those dancing shoes for bowling shoes and experience Cosmic Bowling. Cosmic Bowling, only at Towne & Country Lanes.
Hey 900 Global fans, Senior Design Engineer Nick Cyphers here with another exciting new release from 900 Global, the network. With a newly developed cover stock blend and our strongest asymmetric core to date, the network has everything you need to get connected with the lanes. A strong mid-lane read, powerful back-end motion, and endless continuation are at your disposal. At the center of the network is our re-engineered CFT2 asymmetric core, featuring modified densities that have created a lower RG of 2.49, higher differential of 0.051, and our strongest intermediate differential to date, 0.030. With these core numbers, bowlers will see around 6 inches or more of track flare. Wrapped around this core is our newly developed cover stock, the XPT74 Pearl. XPT stands for Extended Pore Topography. This cover stock is chemically engineered to have more uniquely shaped porosity structures that extend deeper into the shell, allowing for quicker oil absorption while maintaining responsiveness down lane. With our one-of-a-kind neat T-pad finish, the network will appear quite shiny despite having a surface roughness equivalent to 4000 grit. With this combination of core, cover, and finish, the network will connect best with moderately heavy lane conditions, allowing bowlers to move left while maintaining a strong mid-lane read and back-end reaction. To learn more about the network and the rest of the 900 Global lineup, visit us online at 900global.com. And as always, like us on Facebook for the latest 900 Global news and promotions. "900 Global, performance tailored for your game."
Acres and acres of over 500 vehicles for you to choose from. Shop Lynch for your best deal.
You do the driving, we'll do the listening, because I want you to love how you feel in your new ride.
Nobody sells for less than Lynch.
Mike Charaus, winner of game number 1 here today over Dean Mueller, 237 to 210. And we're ready to go here with game number 2. It'll be Charaus against Wade Staude. Wade had the choice, and he's going to let Mike start here on lane 15.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's funny. Some guys like to finish first. Some guys like to let their opponent finish to see what they have to do, and that's the decision you make and how the lanes are reading for you.
Mike buries the first shot.
Right.
Picking up where he left off. Closing out with a 3-bagger in that first game. Let's our look at Wade Staude out of Fort Atkinson. Wade, part of the father and son duo that qualified for our television show this year. Father Lynn qualifying for the senior division. Wade making it here in the regular division. High. So 3-6 combo here for Wade.
He really bowled well in the first round of qualifying. He had a 250, a 289, and a 269. Not in sequence, but in that 6-game block, and that's really getting numbers out there.
Comes up with a mark to start his day today.
And this is the first time he's bowled our tournament. Then he talked his dad into it. Lynn wasn't scared of the bowl, but Wade talked him into it. Come on, bowl. And Lynn's his senior championship. So you never know.
Role reversal here, too. Wade was in Lynn's corner for the senior matchups, and now Lynn in the corner for Wade here today. Late mix there for Wade Staude out of Fort Atkinson. The family here today.
Just like he did, it really gives a great roll and good release point on the ball when it comes out.
Mike pulled it and left the 3-9-10.
Yeah, that's the worst shot that Mike has thrown in 2 games. He really got quickly got there. Set it down and pull it over and let that 3-9-10. That's makeable, but you got to hit that 3-9 heavy and let the ball deflect into the 10.
No, just not enough of that 3-pin.
Get the baby split there, but didn't get it heavy enough to get that 9-pin. That's what you have to do on that one. You got to get heavy.
So Mike with an open frame here in the second. And again, you think about it, you get the ball on the lane, the ball will delay the hook and then hook hard at the back end. If you set it down just a little short, it wants to roll right over the top, right through the heart.
Yeah.
Come right back with it. Rip the rack. Nothing left back there.
Nice
Mike
comeback
got done
on
with
that
it.
one after that other shot where he really trusted that one and stayed down on the ball, which is the key to the whole thing. You got to stay down and come through it, and he shot before he didn't.
In that second round of qualifying for Wade, 237, 257, 266, his first 3 out of the block.
Good way to get started.
But needed the 255 to boost him up into the top 5. His final game of qualifying in that second round, and this time he coming up light, leaving the 2-pin. Again, this is the transition period right now that takes place on 16. Seems to be a little bit more prevalent on 16 than 15.
Yeah, it seems to do it all the time, and in which case he gets the ball way out on the lane, so he actually, when it hits, it skids, and he hit that oil carry down, it just skids out. Doesn't recover.
Makes the conversion. Wade is the owner, if you will, of 10-pin motors. Quite a sheep's head player, too, from what I can gather. Real deep and real late break and a hard break and kicks them all back. So Wade clean through 4. Now Mike Charaus kind of got a little quick on this last shot here on 16. Let's see if he makes the adjustment. You're going to take a little more extra time. Flush. Not much more you can say about that, but flush in the pocket. His first double in this match.
Good speed, you know, that's the key. Speed is so important today in bowling. You got to have speed. In the old days, we used to throw the ball slow and just move in or out. Those days are gone. Ball reaction. You got to have speed.
Mike had an excellent year this past year. He was the 2013 runner-up Wisconsin State Tournament in the Scratch All Events category. And dancing them all over the deck. 3 in a row for Mike.
Good goal. Ball came in light. Good reaction. Exploded down there. So.
Hard, but that 6 over the top of the 10 that time.
Yeah, and you can see that too when you throw the ball that far out on the lane, which Wade is doing, and ball skids just a little bit when it hits, and it doesn't react on the back end as quick, and you'll leave that 6-spin fly around that 10. Cross lane to cover this.
Straight on. 80 in the 4th, spare up in the 5th for Wade Staude. Closed out his second round of qualifying with a 255. Total out 14-16 in that second round. That was good for a 5th place finish. Securing a top 16 berth. Top 16 bowlers making the television show. Comes right back on 15, so perfect on 15. Just got to get 16 figured out.
Yeah.
Things will be all right here for Wade.
It's sort of the way it is. You get one lane and you don't care the other. And you start, you know.
Mike Charaus out of Muskego. Line him up here. He's got 3 in a row. Looking for number 4. Light mix.
Ooh. Threw that ball good. It came in a little lighter than what he wanted. I think he got a little wider than it did, but he got that 5-pin out. It looked like for a moment it might not go, but ball reacted. So
In our high game on the television show this year, we'll get the Kindle Fire HDX, compliments of the Lynch Superstore out here in Burlington. Thank them for climbing on board with Miller Lite All-Star Bowling this year. Also, we'll have an opportunity to win a bowling ball on our broadcast. Compliments of 900 Global. We'll give you a cue to win. Charaus, 5 in a row for Mike Charaus.
Right. And John, I'd like to personally thank John Fisher from the Lynch Superstore, the general manager over there, and very instrumental in helping us with these prizes and supporting our events here. Without John's help and other ones, we couldn't do what we like to do here for the bowlers. Along with Levy's, Nick from Levy's Pizza for the pizza donation.
Big ball here for Wade. Got to start stringing strikes.
There
Comes up on a double.
Nice.
First double of the match for Wade Staude.
He finally caught that lane 16, which he'd been there, just hadn't carried. That was a good shot, really. We got a great match here.
Wade was the state all events champion this past year. Also won the state doubles title with his dad, Lynn.
He had a great state tournament, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. These two bowlers right here, your number 1 and number 2 finishers in the state tournament, all events.
Right.
3 in a row. Wade comes right back. Staying clean here. That's kept him in this match. So now Mike with 5 working. Both our bowlers been out actively bowling the past 30 years. Looking for 6. That lazy 6-spin sat right in the channel. You could see it.
Yep. It's just that little bit we've seen before, you know. You throw the ball out, throw it well, it just hits just a fraction late, and that's all it takes. You know, as a drive in to take that 6-spin off. So, seeing both bowlers leave them over there.
Up and on it. Well, the string ends at 5 for Mike. 167 in the 7th, spare up in the 8th. Got it out there. Again, the 10-pin. Oh, back-to-back 10 pins on it.
That was a good shot. That he threw that ball real well and had a big ball for him, too. And that's when you looked like you had it. You just hit that 10-pin.
Yeah, if he gets the strike there, at least gets him a chance to get in the 240s and keep the pressure on Wade here. Right up on the 10. So spare in the 9th for Mike Charaus, and now Wade Staude. 3-bagger working here will step up for his 9th frame.
Yeah, if Mike would have carried that one, he could have went up to 247, which would have been pretty awesome.
Late mix, got it.
That's a big one there.
Yep. 4-bagger there. He can go off here if he fills in the 10th.
If he goes out, it's just 250.
250.
He goes off the sheet. So
the best Mike can do would be 236.
correct.
Buried it. 5 in a row for Wade Staude.
Good game there. He needed that one.
Yep.
Shut Mike out.
Dropped the 8-pin straight back. Wade Staude, chance for a 250 with a final strike here in the 10th. He will advance, take on Kevin Muenchow. Wade came on tough. He really looking to, was kind of searching for a shot there through the first 5 frames, but came on strong here at the end. Chance to close it out with 7 in a row. All but the 10. 249 for Wade Staude. Mike Charaus, best he can do, 236.
It's 2 10 pins there in 8th
Yep.
and 9th. That's the difference in your game when it comes down to the end. And they both got
But Mike bowled well for
go real well.
jumping in at the last minute in the second round to,
Yeah.
as an alternate. Make it this far.
Yeah. He bowled a great game considering that bad shot he made in the second. He came back and ran a 5-bagger and 2 10 pins.
Seven. Wow.
You do there. That's a great shot. That would have been a tough one if he needed to win. Wouldn't it?
Wow.
That's just a, yeah. Much better than that.
Mike will wrap up our game here. Tugged it
That one didn't really matter.
for a final of 225.
249,
249, 225. Wade Staude advancing to our third game. We'll have it for you right after this.
Miller Lite All-Star Bowling is brought to you by John Magna Pro Shop. GMBA Hall of Famer John Magna has been helping bowlers improve their scores with his expertise and unbeatable prices on the right equipment. Get the Magna Advantage at John Magna Pro Shop, 92nd Street, Milwaukee. And by Alpine Lanes in Muskego, Wisconsin. People love our 16 lanes, 11 flat screens, and outdoor volleyball. But the food at the Avalanche Grill scores high too. Newly remodeled Alpine Lanes in Muskego is a family favorite. Check out Alpine's short season programs beginning in May. Old Settlers Bowling Center in Union Grove. Old Settlers Bowling Center on Highway 11 in Union Grove features bowling and a golf simulator indoors, sand volleyball and horseshoes for the summertime outdoors. For details on year-round fun, call 262-878-3709 or visit oldsettlersbowl.com. River City Lanes in Waterford, Wisconsin. River City Lanes, just off Highway 36 in Waterford, has a full calendar of bowling and specials with volleyball and horseshoe leagues now forming, plus a full menu of food and more than 80 types of bottled beer. River Lanes doesn't stop there. A full-service pro shop and Bruno's Restaurant and Banquet Hall make it a one-stop destination for high scores and full-service dining and entertaining. We do the work, you enjoy.
When the Declaration of Independence was signed, they toasted with a Miller Lite. When Benjamin Franklin discovered electricity, he tied a Miller Lite to his kite. Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone, and everyone's minds were blown. It was the best thing of all time.
I tied a string between two Miller Lites.
Miller Lite, the original light beer and greatest beer in the world.
Miller Lite is back in its original can.
It's exploding fun for the whole family. Cosmic Bowling. Towne Country Lanes in Burlington introduces Cosmic Bowling. It's bowling fun with the hottest music and coolest light show all in one. So trade in those dancing shoes for bowling shoes and experience Cosmic Bowling. Cosmic Bowling, only at Towne Country Lane.
Three generations, family owned with acres and acres of new and used vehicles.
You do the driving, we'll do the listening, because I want you to love how you feel in your new ride.
Nobody sells for less than Lynch.
Wade Staude advancing into our third and final match of the day today. He'll be taking on today's top qualifier, and that's Kevin Muenchow of Milwaukee. Kevin had the choice whether to start, and he is going to let Wade start on lane 15. Wade defeating Mike Charaus 249 to 225.
Yeah, Mike shot 237, 225, and is out of it. It's just good bowling.
That one wide, washing out. So 1, 2, 8, 10. The headpin went right in front of the 10.
Good looking shot.
Yeah.
Looked like it was right there. Just it went around it.
So Wade starting with an open here. And this is our first look at Kevin Muenchow of Milwaukee. Kevin making the TV show this year. Ended up qualifying 4th overall. A 2 getting wide, leaving the 1-2.
Yeah, he had a 180 game his 5th game to drop way down, but then he come back and shot 250 to make it. So that's just.
Yeah, it's interesting. He went 270 his 4th game, 188 5th game, and 259 6th game.
Yeah, it's something.
Goes right at it. And Kevin opens up with a mark. So Kevin averaged, or I should say he shot 14-19 in qualifying in the second round. One of 5 bowlers to shoot 1,400 or better in that last block of 6.
And then we had a 1399 there also, so that's a.
Nothing wrong with that shot there as Kevin comes right back. So Wade Staude out of Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin. Right back after that open frame. There's his daughter Tyla and his son Gabe here today. Tyler giving a nice wave. And he's the owner of 10 Pin Motors. And is the reigning 2013 state all-event champion here in the state of Wisconsin. Much better shot. Made the adjustment much better. Double for Wade. Kevin Muenchow, a paint technician for Kelly Industrial Coatings. Rolling out of the greater Milwaukee area. Finished second at the Madison Area Scratch Tour Tournament in Madison. And he fires his first double. He also has the Ozaukee County doubles champion. He and Justin Reynolds taking that honor recently.
And these guys are so strong, aren't they? They're so strong and rev it up so much. And speed is what you got to have, and they certainly do. He's going at 16, 17, 18 miles per hour lane speed. And make it look easy.
And with results like that, no
Yeah,
wonder.
They, you know, when they rev it up so much that when they hit the pocket, you know, there's no hesitation.
So 3-bagger for Kevin through 4. Wade trying to climb back in here. Buried that one. No doubt about that one. So Wade with a 3-bagger through 4. Mentioned his dad here today in his corner, Lynn, bowling in the senior division this year as well. Both ended up making the televised portion of our Miller Lite All-Star Bowling this season. Wade got the love tap on that 8-pin. Little slide off the kickback that time to take the 8 out of there.
That was solid. Like it was solid 8, and it looked like they were going to stay, but it kind of going across, just touched it.
Kevin been bowling competitively for the past 25 years. He's got 20 perfect games to his credit, 17 800 series, a high of 861. That lazy 6-pin wouldn't take out the 10. Good shot.
Pretty much all they run into. You know, they're so strong, get the ball, they rev it up with a good speed the whole line, but the ball hits just a hair late. That 6-pin goes straight down. That's pretty much all that gets at them from getting the ball.
Just enough.
Yeah. That's that hard ball. That looked for a moment like he might have pulled it inside, but the surface of that ball allows it to slide.
Kevin enjoys softball along with bowling. High trip the 4. No backdoor flip of that 4-pin. So 119 in the 5th with a strike up in the 6th for Kevin. Wade, after opening with that washout, coming up with 4 in a row here. Chance to make it 5 here in the 6th. Now he's found the line here.
Yeah,
going 4 in a row.
He gets lined up and gets the ball out there. It just solid to the pocket with it.
Get another thank you once again this year to Glenn Montegrano and the fine people over at CJW for title sponsorship of our bowling show again. Folks at Miller Lite have been very kind to us out here through the years.
Certainly do thank him for that and appreciate their support. We get to be able to run this TV show and provide some competition for these bowlers.
All but the 10.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Ends the line at 5.
Yep.
And we'll change up, go to a hard shell here for this spare conversion on that 10-pin. Pulled it.
he missed that one.
Second open of the game here for Wade.
Yeah, he knew the minute he let it down, they pulled that one in. And the thing when they spear shoot, and these guys do, they throw the ball so hard that when they do miss their target, it's pretty much gone. And you know from the get-go, and that's what happens.
Well, Kevin steps up here on lane 16, 7th frame, has a strike working.
Yeah.
Make that a double. Kevin came from way back. First round qualified 22nd in the first round and came way back.
There,
yeah,
that's what happens too. You know, you get there. So all you have to do is make the cut, and you'll be there.
That time kicked out the 10, so 3 in a row now for Kevin through 8 frames. Match progressing quickly again here as the winner of this match will advance into the Final Four, their championship round. Take up one of 4 spots in that. Wade getting wide, leaving the 2.
That's funny. You miss a spare like that, and kind of takes your mind away, doesn't it? You don't make the good shots like you were before. You get that one, but
needs a strike to get back in here, at least set himself up for a 10th frame. Came right back. So strike in the 9th, 176 in the 8th with that strike in the 9th.
you know, when Wade just hits that mark, it's just dead solid. It's so good with that. But Kevin's got control what he does. I mean, he can shut Wade out here, but Wade can go out for 230.
Kevin at a 238 pace.
Mm-hmm. Just staying behind the line. No, there's that
all
10
but the 10
for you.
So take that wrist guard off.
Down to the end.
Give him a little bit more speed on that spare ball.
Well, right now, if Kevin covers this and goes out, it's just 248. And the best way can get 236, so it's down to what Kevin does himself here.
On the spare. Fills the 9th frame
yeah,
with
looked
that
for a
10
moment,
spare.
but he had it, so.
Yep. So now this becomes the big ball.
Yeah, this is shots right here. If he doubles, he shuts Wade out. If he don't, Wade has a chance.
Perfect. Talked it into the pocket that time.
All he's got to do is just get a mark now, and then he'll shut Wade out. Cause Wade can get 236, and Kevin goes strike spare here, gets 238. It's down to that.
make it interesting leaving the bucket here. Now pin count plays into this now.
Sure does.
This is not an easy conversion. The 2, 4, 5, 8.
But he needs them all.
Throw hard. Got them all.
Got 'em all.
That was big. They needed that and all to shut out.
He's probably thinking, leave that bucket in there.
And Kevin Muenchow with a 238. Wade Staude stepping up here in the 10th. Best he can do is 236. Of course, now they'll go down.
The 10-pin misses the difference. Because if he marks there, that's 10 more he'd have, and that's the game. But
so it'll be Kevin Muenchow filling in that first part of that championship bracket in the men's division. Wade bowled well here in his 2 games out here today. Just
everybody bowled well. I mean, we didn't have a bad game.
No, not at all.
Everyone was just really, really good bowling. But you got the quality of the field is here. That's why they got here, because they bowl well and they're all in the same boat.
Final ball here for Wade, 236. So 238 to 236. Kevin Muenchow moving on. We'll be back to talk with the bowlers right after this.
Miller Lite All-Star Bowling is brought to you by Lynch GM Superstore. Nobody sells for less than Lynch. 900 Global. For all your bowling equipment and attire, it's 900 Global. Your local bowling center. And Towne & Country Lanes in Burlington, Wisconsin, the home of All-Star Bowling.
Gold. It's the color of quality, the color of taste, the color of a true Pilsner. Let your eyes drink it in. When you want a real light beer, it's Miller time.
It's exploding fun for the whole family. Cosmic Bowling. Towne & Country Lanes in Burlington introduces Cosmic Bowling. It's bowling fun with the hottest music and coolest light show all in one. So trade in those dancing shoes for bowling shoes and experience Cosmic Bowling. Cosmic Bowling, only at Towne & Country Lanes.
Acres and acres of over 500 vehicles for you to choose from. Shop Lynch for your best deal.
You do the driving, we'll do the listening, because I want you to love how you feel in your new ride.
Nobody sells for less than Lynch.
Miller Lite All-Star Bowling is brought to you by John Magna Pro Shop. GMBA Hall of Famer John Magna has been helping bowlers improve their scores with his expertise and unbeatable prices on the right equipment. Get the Magna Advantage at John Magna Pro Shop, 92nd Street, Milwaukee. And by Alpine Lanes in Muskego, Wisconsin. People love our 16 lanes, 11 flat screens, and outdoor volleyball. But the food at the Avalanche Grill scores high too. Newly remodeled Alpine Lanes in Muskego is a family favorite. Check out Alpine's short season programs beginning in May. Old Settlers Bowling Center in Union Grove. Old Settlers Bowling Center on Highway 11 in Union Grove features bowling and a golf simulator indoors, sand volleyball and horseshoes for the summertime outdoors. For details on year-round fun, call 262-878-3709 or visit oldsettlersbowl.com. River City Lanes in Waterford, Wisconsin. River City Lanes, just off Highway 36 in Waterford, has a full calendar of bowling and specials with volleyball and horseshoe leagues now forming, plus a full menu of food and more than 80 types of bottled beer. River Lanes doesn't stop there. A full-service pro shop and Bruno's Restaurant and Banquet Hall make it a one-stop destination for high scores and full-service dining and entertaining. We do the work, you enjoy.
Kevin Muenchow advancing into the men's finals here today. And Merle Draper, you've got checks for the bowlers.
Yeah, I sure do. Dean, I got a check for $150. Congratulations. Thank you very much for bowling. Thanks for getting this far. Here's a check for you. You bowled really well out there, but Mike bowled just better, and that's all you can say about it. I want to congratulate you, though.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It was fun.
Thank you.
Good bowling out there.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
All right, Dean. Nice hand for Dean here.
Well, Mike, you did a great effort. You bowled as well as you can. I mean, you bowled really good both games, and I want to congratulate you. You got as far as you did. You were alternate. You got in because Chris Millier became ill, but you bowled really good. I don't think you could bowl much better and not win, but congratulations.
Thanks, Merle. Appreciate it. I'd like to thank you, Lorraine, staff, for having the tournament along with everybody else. Appreciate it. We'll be back.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Wade, what can you say?
Well, Wade, you bowled really well out there. That 10-pin, I'm sure you'd like to have that thing back. Yeah, there you go, right? But here's a check for $200. Congratulations. Thank you very much for bowling. And your father did really well. He won. I was thinking, well, we may have a father-son, but
wouldn't that be nice?
Maybe next year, huh?
Yeah, you're on a great tournament. Just like to thank my dad for getting me into bowling and my wife for being supportive and letting me bowl pretty much whenever I want to. So, and my cheering club.
Thank you.
Good for Wade. No money here for Kevin, but he's going to be back.
No money for you. You bowl really good out there. You're really solid. You'll be back for the championship later on. Again, congratulations. You bowled really, really solid. I know Wade was tough out there. I mean, the guy was throwing good at you. You had to throw shots, and you did, and I just want to congratulate you for that.
Thank you, Merle. Thank you. I appreciate it. Great tournament you run here. It's always a pleasure to bowl in it. So.
See you at a later date, and again, congratulations, and thank you very much.
Kevin, congratulations. Nice job out there today. That'll wrap things up for this show. For Merle Draper, John Weiser, thanks for tuning in. Join us again next time for Miller Lite All-Star Bowling.